When it comes to Korean pancakes, or any pancake in general, I think the best ingredient to add is sliced pork belly. Now, it might not be traditional, but holy heck is it good. So I'm starting off with prepping my fillings, which includes 1 yellow bell pepper, julienne, and sliced green onion, which I'll be using in both my pancake and my dipping sauce. For the batter, I'm using the same one that I introduced in my updated How to Make Korean Pancake Crispy video. So flour, potato starch, baking soda, and salt get mixed together with a wet mix of soy sauce, miso, and carbonated soda. The carbonated soda is acidic, so it reacts with the baking soda, producing carbon dioxide, which will prevent the middle of the pancake from becoming a dense, chewy, gluey glob of dough. In my trusty cast iron skillet, I've got 3 tablespoons of oil that's been heating up for about 3 to 4 minutes. You have to think about it as if you're actually frying it. You're making a fried food because you want that bottom layer to be nice and crispy. You can't pour this batter into a cold pan with cold oil because it's just going to absorb all of that oil. It's going to feel heavy, soggy, and greasy. You're going to add half of your batter into that hot pan. Now, the more I make of these, the better I'm getting at my pouring technique. Now, in goes the bell peppers and the sliced green onions, and I'm sort of pressing them down a little bit. And then I add the rest of the batter on top. Now, while that batter is still uncooked, I'm gonna lay strips of thinly sliced pork belly across the top. The uncooked batter is gonna act kind of like a glue, and it's gonna hold that pork belly onto that pancake, so when I flip it over, it doesn't come flopping off. I think the benefit of using sliced pork belly is that it has that extra layer of fat, and that's gonna be a really important factor in getting a really nice crunchy layer on the top. Now, when you flip the pancake over, the pork belly is going to cook and release that delicious fat, and it's going to fry that top layer to a crisp. When it's finished on this side, I remove it onto a rack and I let it cool for about 2 minutes before cutting into it. This is really important because if you remove that pancake directly onto a plate, the heat is going to condense and it's going to turn that bottom layer really soggy. When it's ready to serve, slice it up like a pizza, even though you're probably gonna eat this thing by yourself, and then plate it up. Oh, and hey, don't forget about that dipping sauce. To those green onions, we're gonna add some rice wine vinegar, some soy sauce, some Korean chili flakes called gochugaru, and some crushed sesame seeds. Now, Mrs. Eats is eyeballing all of this, and I recommend that you do too. Just add in what you feel is right, taste it, and then adjust to your tastes.
ありがとうございます。いただきます。Who can resist this crunchiness? 美味しそうやな。うまい。Chijimi could be like a side dish, but this is going to be your main dish. And this really goes well with this sauce. Very simple sauce.
All right, now it's my turn. Huh? Not again? Huh?